morning. My name is Alexa Urquhart, and joining me today is my dad, Ennis Urquhart, and my IB English teacher, Mrs. Hobbs. What I believe is my greatest contribution to society is a hobby I picked up about 3 years ago. I like donating blood, which is kind of a weird icebreaker. Like, hey, how are you? What do you like to do? Oh, I like giving people my blood. Donating blood has been a cornerstone of my upbringing, and I'm very thankful for this opportunity. While I was younger, I remember my mom and my aunt donating blood at Red Cross vans in the parking lots of our local church, and I remember asking my mom, doesn't donating blood hurt? Is it even worth it? And she said, it pinches, but it's worth it. There are lots of people who need blood transfusions every day, and donating makes it easier for them. As I grew older, my brother began donating blood with his friends at Guajome, and I had the epiphany that having fun and making a difference is not mutually exclusive. Now that I'm a senior in high school, I have planned 3 successful blood drives, and I'm planning a 4th. In that time, Guajome has donated over 51.45 gallons of blood to those who need it. We try to have them twice a year, and at each event has more students and community members than the last. Through these experiences, I have felt a strong sense of duty and community have been established at Guajome. I cannot wait to see what we will be able to do in the future and the lives we will be able to touch. The biggest lesson that I have learned and will take to college is that it's okay to ask for help. There are a lot of responsibilities I have had on my plate, and it can get overwhelming. From ASB, blood drives, sports, and familial obligations, and as obligations as a student, things can get overwhelming very quickly. Trying to do things on my own all the time leaves me drained and leaves not the best job that can be done. Asking for help is not a bad thing, and oftentimes people are more helpful and more than willing and able. Reaching out and saying, can I have a hand with this? Won't kill me, but in fact helps me achieve a higher standard of work and understanding. I have applied to UC Santa Cruz in hopes to study English literature and linguistics to become a lexicographer. A lexicographer, or a lexicon, is a person who edits the dictionary. I am pursuing this career because I believe words matter, and through words, people can connect and understand each other in hopes to overcome their differences and begin to walk the world together in peace. Thank you so much to the sponsors and the Vista Chamber of Commerce for this opportunity.
Hi, good morning. My name is Lacey Hobbs. As Sunny said, I am her IB English teacher. I want to thank the Chamber of Commerce as well as all the sponsors for this fantastic opportunity for these students. A little bit about Sunny. So she is probably one of the most promising students I think I've ever had as a teacher. As I'm sure you might have picked up from her speech, she is a woman of words and knows how to use them well. Sunny has a passion for learning that I have yet to see in most of my students, and I truly appreciate it, not only as an English teacher, but just as a fellow human being, seeing her grow and overcome these obstacles and taking these IB courses and just putting her all into everything. And not only her academics, but as well as just her personal connections with her fellow peers and her teachers. She will come in and sit with me at lunch and just have a conversation about her day or about something new that she learned in her history teacher, Mr. Solano's class. And she just has a way about her. As Mr. Humphrey said, she just has a sunny disposition. I think that's the best way to describe her. I am truly grateful to have her as a student, and again, I want to thank everybody for coming out today. Thank you.
My name is Ennis Urquhart. I'm Alexa's father. First and foremost, I want to thank everybody for coming. This is a great honor. I could say probably 1,000 things about how great my daughter is, but I'll give you an example. So one time we were running late for my niece's birthday party. We're at Ralph's, and we get the cake. I get the cake, I put it in the trunk, and I turn around, and my daughter says to me, "Hey Dad, I think these kids are stuck in the car." And of course, immediately as a parent, you're like, who would leave their children in the car, right? I mean, that's not normal. But I go and look, and sure enough, there were 2 babies in the car. And it's amazing that, in this day and age, most people can look at something like that and walk away. I've seen about 3 or 4 people look and just walk away. And so when I went to go get help, I turned around and I watched my daughter talk to these little kids and keep them calm. Tell them, you know, it's okay, my dad's gonna get help. And I was strong enough to make a phone call and call the police. The police came and, you know, opened up the door. But it's amazing that when they say a sunny disposition, I mean, think about it. You know, these kids are trapped in a car and she took the time to make sure that they were gonna be okay. So I think that sums up exactly who she is as a person. I mean, I am so blessed. I thank God every day for her. And that's all I can say.